Matthew Monroe, the taxi driver who was accused of the murder of 22-year-old school teacher Kessia Branch in 2017, has filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against the state for wrongful detention and arrest for 4 years and 6 months. He's seeking damages in excess of $50 million for loss of liberty, unlawful detention, and delays in reasonable trial for a period of 4 years and 6 months. The proceedings, which were filed by his attorneys, led by Dexter Todd, Monroe, have listed Attorney General Anil Nandlall and the Director of Public Prosecutions, Shalimar Ali Haq, as the respondents. Todd spoke with this newscast on the matter.
This case requires, and it is one that I believe will help our jurisprudence, not only in the sense that we are hopeful that it will be able to examine laws, but it will come as a reminder again that when you are holding the responsibility as the prosecutorial arm of the state, that responsibility ought to be a very serious one, and one in which you ought to be very, very careful in not instituting charges against persons where there are no sufficient evidence.
Further, Monroe is also claiming that the time behind bars without trial violated his constitutional right to personal liberty and was in contravention of Article 139 of the Constitution of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. Back in May, Monroe walked free after key witnesses in the state's case were a no-show in court, resulting in Justice Kissoon saying that he did not believe that there would be sufficient evidence for the state to prove the case beyond a reasonable doubt.
That is a falsehood. There is no statement from the deposition, so which means no main witness appeared at the preliminary inquiry, no main witness appeared in the deposition, and of course no main witness statement was disclosed to Matthew Monroe and ultimately to the defense counsels. But it was of course the celebrated action of His Honor, who presided over this matter as the trial judge, to call this matter to a close, because the prosecution was asked the very question we have asked on a number of occasions. What really is the evidence connecting this man to the crime? The prosecution did the right thing in consenting that there was no link. The court saw that there was no link. And it was, of course, the court's supported intervention, which went on to say that there was no need for us to waste judicial time in calling 60-something witnesses, but all of the witnesses cannot lead to a suspicion or a sufficient case against Matthew Monroe.
Branch was last seen leaving a nightclub on Lamar Street in the company of 2 police ranks. The police later arrested Monroe, who the police said was in constant contact with Branch.